Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Hope Harbor Sports Network, your inside look at everything Hope Harbor Jets. I'm Emily, one of the assistant general managers here at Hope Harbor Jets, and today we're excited to introduce a few more members of our leadership team, hear from one of our incredible coaches, learn about content creation, and share some ways you can get involved in our mission. Let's get started. Last episode, you were introduced to some of our leadership team, so returning back today is Eric Davis. And we'd like to introduce you to another member of our team, Will Irwin.
Hey, I'm another assistant general manager, and I'm in charge of football operations for the Hope Harbor Jets.
Okay, Will, since you were not here last week, I'd like to ask you some questions so you can get familiar with our YouTube. So the first question is, what goes into preparing for a game day that people probably don't realize?
So for football operations, a lot of people think it's just like going to the field and just setting up the field and everything that happens on game day. But what people don't realize is that every time I'm in the office, I'm emailing refs, coaches, and making sure that we have the amount of people we need for a smooth game day.
Perfect. And as our football operations lead, what is one of your biggest responsibilities behind the scenes?
Um, just making sure that we have the correct people coming to the game and the correct number of people, because if we don't have exactly what we need, then something will fall through the cracks, and it won't be a good game day.
Yeah, that's super important. Another question I have is, what are you most excited to bring to our season this year as a operations lead?
I'm just looking to bring a lot of fun to the games. It's really important to me that the games are run smoothly. And speaking from experience, if the games are run smoothly, then you're more likely to have fun.
Perfect. And what do you personally wish to do to make sure every athlete enjoys their experience?
I want to have the games be competitive. Being in a competitive atmosphere really brings out the best in people. And yeah, I just want people to have fun.
Okay. Thank you both for taking the time to join us today and for your wonderful words. So, Will is actually going to sit down with Coach Dylan Foti and talk about what coaching means to him and what athletes can expect this season. So, welcome, Dylan Foti.
How you doing? My name is Dylan Foti. I'm one of the head coaches, and I'm very excited.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Dylan. So I just have a couple questions, just so people can get to know you. So the first one is, what made you want to become a coach for the Hope Harbor Jets?
What made me want to become a coach is I have a big passion for football. I breathe football, and I really have a passion for helping the youth and help them with sports in general because that's how you kind of create a community. Um, I want them to have positive experiences. I want them to feel included in something bigger than football and just something that makes them excited every week.
Yeah, that's awesome. So the second question is, what are you looking forward to this season?
I'm just excited to let the kids play, like have fun, do what they want to do, um, make them feel more confident in themselves, make them feel like they have a community around them if they don't, and just have them be there and just have fun with everyone else.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. So another one is, what kind of environment are you hoping to create for the athletes?
Um, I want to create like a safe and welcoming environment, but also encourage them to just do their best, be competitive, focus on having fun, putting in effort, just growing in general, and definitely be patient with them. I know that some people might be scared to join something for the first time. It's a big jump for some people, but I want them to feel safe and just put in their effort, just show great teamwork and just kindness and positivity.
Yeah, and then one more. What would you say to someone that's thinking about signing up?
Um, if you show up and you don't like it, you don't have to come back. It's definitely just a perfect place for your child to come and just have fun. There's support everywhere. There's amazing sponsors, and it's just a great way to have your kid have fun on the weekends and just have a good time.
Yeah, thank you for answering those questions, and we're excited to have you coaching this season.
Thank you so much.
So thank you both for that. Another thing you'll notice this season is that there are always going to be cameras around capturing the excitement of our game days. That's because we have Nicholas Murray, and he is here to help tell the story of the Hope Harbor Jets through all of our photos, videos, and social media content. So let's learn a little bit more about him and what we're working on this season.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nicholas Murray. I am currently a student at the University of Connecticut. I'm actually studying media and sports media. So being a videographer here is a perfect opportunity for me. Happy to grow here, happy to grow with myself. So let's get into it.
We're happy to have you. My first question for you would be, what inspired you to join the Hope Harbor Jets?
First off, it's a great cause, being able to do what the Hope Harbor Jets do, having a hand in helping out and whatever they need. And also it's to help further my own experience. I believe the Hope Harbor Jets give an opportunity to both the players and those involved, as well as those learning from this operation, this startup. I believe everybody is going to grow here.
I think we will, and I'm glad to do it together. What are some of the moments you're excited to capture this season?
First off is obviously the action. When you think football, you want to see the plays, you want to see all the fun that everybody's having with the game. You want to see the excitement everyone has. When somebody scores a big touchdown, you want to capture all the moments, not just the touchdown, the crowd's reaction, the cheerleaders. You want to get every moment of that. I also want to be able to capture the growth, how as the Hope Harbor Jets continue to grow, continue to expand, for that to be seen through a videography, and to see every time you watch something, there's someone new, something new, you're recognizing something else. And finally, I want to capture the community of it. I want to capture people coming together for an amazing cause.
I love that. Why do you think it's so important to share those different groups and those different moments?
It's very important to capture these moments, as you want to create a lasting memory. Videography is something you can keep from years and years to come. You can look back on this 10 years later and you can see the beginning of something new. You can see the beginning of everything that the Hope Harbor Jets are going to stand for. And you can also give something to people who aren't physically present. Say you were to miss a game, there's going to be videography, there's going to be everything regarding that game, so that you can, even those who can't make it in person, will be able to share these moments with everyone.
Perfect. And what can people expect to see on our social media throughout the season? I know you and I have worked together every single moment so far, but let's let them in on a little bit of what we're planning to do this
Little
summer.
trade secrets here, yeah. We want to keep the quality up. Obviously, the best quality game shots, the best quality shots of everything is going to be our goal. We also want to make sure we're getting a variety of content out there. Obviously, people want to see the football, you want to see the plays, but we want to make sure we're spotlighting the community, spotlighting great moments that are happening around the Hope Harbor Jets. We want every aspect to be seen, every aspect to be videoed.
Well, I can't wait to see all these amazing memories to come together, and I'm sure we will have a lot of fun editing and perfecting them for our community to see. So thank you for joining us today.
Of course.
So before we wrap up today, I just want to go over a few ways that you can get involved yourself, whether that's playing, volunteering, sponsoring, donating, anything. So here is Eric Davis to tell you a little bit more about that.
Yeah, thank you so much, Emily. She's exactly right. There's so many ways to get involved, and we really want everyone to be involved. If you have time and you want to come out to our game days, you can come as either an athlete or a volunteer. We appreciate both so much. And then also, if you're a business around here, we'd love to get your support, because the more support we have, the more we can build up this, give more opportunities for athletes and volunteers of all abilities. Like it's exactly what we want to do. We just want to make this something that we can do every weekend.
Perfect. Thank you, Eric. So thank you so much for joining us on another episode of Hope Harbor Sports Network. Be sure to follow us on all social media at Hope Harbor Jets to keep up to date with what we are doing, as well as subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can see videos like this one every single week. Stay tuned for more interviews, behind-the-scenes content, game highlights, and exciting updates throughout the season. Until next time, and remember, we build, we lead, and we impact. We'll see you on the field this Saturday, 10 a.m. at Mattano Park. Have a great day.